Well, Happy New Year to everybody, and here comes a really charming little boat. She's called Caniche. It's French for poodle, apparently. She's a 45-foot traditional stern built by Colecraft in 1987. She had an insurance survey in 2017. That threw up no issues. The paintwork's in reasonable condition. The port side requires a little bit of attention, but there's nothing wrong with the paintwork fundamentally. She was last blacked in summer of 2022. There's the Commodore, and it's a glorious winter's afternoon here. There's a little pigeon box in the roof there in the engine room. The engine was fully reconditioned, by the way, in 2020. The well deck is a good size, 6'5", plenty of space there, and the the cratch cover rather, was brand new last year in 2024. Gas bottles in the forward locker there in the bows. Nice stable doors here, so they're quite handy for keeping dogs in or children in. Bench seats either side of this well deck. There's plenty of room for a collapsible table or something like that if you wanted. There's storage under these benches and in that chest there. The water tank's under my feet. It's under Billy's feet rather. It's stainless steel. Glazed front doors, and in we go into the saloon, which measures 10'4". There's an L-shaped couch there, which turns into a double berth. That measures 6'2" by 3'10". There it is made up. Storage underneath. Lift the cushions and you've got access there. It's carpeted in the saloon. And there's quite a lot of storage in here actually. There's a television there. It's an 18-inch Samsung 240 volts. There's a Moonraker Digi Pro antenna that goes with that. Drawers here. A bank of 4 of them, which Billy hasn't opened them all, so that's disciplinary for starters. Little wardrobe here, hanging rail at the top, storage under the step, various bits of paintwork and varnish in there, and there's a solid fuel stove. It's an Arada Villager solid fuel stove. Shelves under the gunnels on the starboard side, and in between the saloon and the galley there's some useful shelves, and the galley itself measures 4'11". It's got everything you need in here. It's got a Thetford duplex oven and grill and a Thetford 4-burner gas hob. Cutlery drawer there, and the oven's underneath that. Storage in here, little bifold door. That space goes all the way back to the bulkhead. And the fridge itself is a 240 volt Lec fridge with an ice box. That was brand new in 2019. Head height on the boat I've not mentioned, 6'2". So there's plenty of space to do everything here in the kitchen, plenty of storage. Really, really cosy little boat actually, I love her. It's an Aldi gas boiler. That does the hot water and the central heating to finrads through the boat. And the bathroom itself is 3'8", but it has everything that you need. It's got a curtained shower cubicle here. The loo itself is a Thetford Porta Potty Excellence, and it's actually on rollers, so you can create more space in the bathroom. When that's not being used, it just tucks under the wash basin, which is ceramic. Little mirror over that. And on into the engine room. There are side hatches either side in here, and on the starboard side there's a roof hatch. The engine itself is a Lister Petter. So that's the sound of her chugging away. It's got a Hearth gearbox. Side hatches either side with a roof hatch on the port starboard side. I think I mentioned that. There's the inverter. It's a Sunshine 2 kilowatt inverter. And here's the back cabin. There's a single berth on the starboard side there. There's another solid fuel stove. That's a classic. Beautiful scumbling through the boat. Roses and castles, all very traditional in here. So the bench in here provides a single berth, as I said. Lovely paintings. Plenty of storage. I didn't mention there's a galvanic isolator on board. And out onto the rear deck. So that stove will keep you nice and warm when you're motoring on days like this. It is very cold today actually. And there's the view from the helm. The engine was serviced in the summer of 2024. There are plenty of spares on board. Fully reconditioned in 2020. Hot water's heated by the Aldi. Central heating is the Aldi, I think I've mentioned that as well. There are 3 domestic batteries on board and all the lighting is LED. There's a Victron blue smart charger that charges the batteries. I did mention the gas locker, but there's 2 13 kilo bottles in there. I think I omitted to mention that. She's got all the necessary navigation equipment on the board to just turn the key and go. She's been so well looked after, this boat, I can't say. So there we go, she's lovely. For further information, fully downloadable colour brochure and the price, go to our brand new website, www.rugbyboats.co.uk.